Hey, what's up guys? We have this new webcam footage here showing, pretty amazingly, a glowing UFO passing over and heading down towards an area near Old Faithful. And at about 32 seconds in, once the UFO flies by, we see this large flash, this large green flash of something that looks to be shooting up from the ground. And we will slow this footage down for you so you can get a better look. And it almost looks as if this UFO lands, and then moments later you see this large power-up style flash, like this thing jets from the surface straight up into the sky. Which I gotta say, this footage is pretty devastating for those who have denied the existence of alien or UFO related activity around our national parks, especially volcanoes and Yellowstone. And someone recently told me that, you know what, UFO activity is one thing, but when this activity happens around Yellowstone, which Yellowstone has enough mystery and conspiracy around it to begin with, but when you see something like this around Yellowstone, then you can really start to worry that something is possibly happening. But, you know, it's an amazing piece of footage. It has been long suspected that the U.S. government has taken over pieces of land in Yellowstone Park under the guise of conservation, but instead are possibly building facilities underground, are possibly allowing aliens to build facilities underground or above ground, or possibly that there is alien activity happening without the government's consent, and there are simply spaces in Yellowstone where you're not allowed to go because the government at least knows something we don't about it. Of course, this is all speculation, so UFO activity around volcanoes has been happening for years. There has been a lot of UFO activity around Mexican volcanoes recently. We've done a few videos on these, in which we found these large black diamond-shaped objects like the image you're seeing here, as well as other crafts, cigars, saucer-shaped objects that seem to be interacting with these volcanoes. Some of them fly down into the opening, into the mouths of these volcanoes. So, who knows? Maybe they are doing something in these volcanoes to keep them from blowing up. It reminds me of a scene from the Star Trek movie, in which they go to an off-world planet and they send one of their ships down into a volcano in order to stop it from erupting and in turn destroying the entire world. So, who knows? There may be some truth to that. I definitely think that Hollywood has used very real information that we talk about here in our videos in a fictional way in some of these films. It's sort of drip feeding us information, and you don't know what's real and what's not anyway. Nonetheless, we do have some concrete footage here. The link to these webcams we will post down the video description, and this is from the National Park Service website, the government website, where you have a whole collection of these webcams that provide views in and around Mammoth Hot Springs, Mount Washburn, Old Faithful, and the North Entrance. So definitely you can check those out. You can observe them, monitor them, and if you guys get any more footage, please do send it in to us. And yeah, it's pretty mind-boggling footage. The original poster of this footage that was sent to us comes from the YouTube channel Cat Martin 2016. So big thanks to her. It's much appreciated. And spread the word, get this footage out, stick with us. We've got another video coming, so stay tuned.